lot of flexibility in the way that we create these recommended Genie stops, and we allow you to provide us with some hints on how far you'd like to drive between your known stops. So we see here that we have a trip between Jacksonville, Florida and Wichita, Kansas. And when we created this trip, we had a maximum daily driving distance of 300 miles per day. And you can see as we go from stop to stop to stop, it averaged it out to about 255, in some cases 256 miles per day. And that's because we're trying to create basically the same amount of driving distance for each one of your days. But what if you said you wanted to power through, you're willing to do your 300 miles per day, and then at the end of the trip, whatever's left, we just add that as your last stop. That's pretty easy to do. The way you do it is you go into the route settings, and we'll leave it at 300 miles per day, but instead of setting it to average distance between stops, we set it to use the full distance between stops. So what that should do is recalculate your trip, and with our recommended Genie stops, we should see that we're going to show you stops that are pretty much 300 miles from stop to stop to stop, except for the last stop, with whatever is left over will show up there. And that's what we see. We see all these new recommended Genie stops at about 300 miles between each one. And then the very last one is whatever is left over. One more stop in Tonkawa, Oklahoma at 75 miles from Tonkawa onto your final destination of Wichita.